And we're here, James Stand from Inner Anthem, another episode of Inner Anthem Insights. We are streaming live to Facebook, but you might be watching this on a replay. You might be watching it on a replay in YouTube. But wherever you're watching it, please do let me know that you're here. Write a comment below, share it, tag people in. This is all about various insights that I've had, various things that I've learnt or things that I've applied through my personal development journey. So I'm picking out some various nuggets, things that have really helped me and can help you too. So this one is called Whatever You Resist Persists. This is an important one. Whatever you resist persist. This is a general rule or law of the universe, if you like. So I'm going to give you some examples, and if you can always bear this in mind throughout your life, throughout your journey, and then if you know this rule, you know this law, then anytime that you find a certain situation where something is persisting, it might be because you are resisting something. So let me give you some examples now, and again, please write your comments and let me know your thoughts. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, do us a favor and subscribe to the channel as well, and that will help more people see these videos as well. So let me give you an example. What about if you are withholding certain feelings, certain emotions? Now, in fact, last week I spoke about this in the Inner Anthem Insights. I said about emotions are meant to be not stored, not to be kept in. They're meant to be flowing throughout the body. So think about this. If you're withholding certain emotions, you really want to let something out, but you're bottling it up. I used to be a big bottler-upper, if that is a term. I used to bottle all my emotions up. And what happens is like a pressure cooker. It builds up, it builds up, it builds up, and then eventually, wham, everything explodes, okay? So the whole thing is, by you bottling up certain feelings, bottling up certain emotions and not expressing them in a good way, the problem is still there. You're trying to resist them. You're trying to dumb them down. You're trying to put on a mask. You're trying to dumb them down, and you're not letting them flow through your body, and you're not letting them come out. So they're just going to persist, and they're going to persist, and they're going to persist until eventually they're let out. And through bottling up negative emotions, it can cause health problems. It can cause things like cancer, for example, if you're not actually expressing yourself, if you're not saying those feelings, okay? So all that resisting, it will persist. It will come out eventually. And what you want to do is you want to control how it comes out. Here's the next thing. How about worrying about things? Now, all the time we're saying, I don't want this to happen to me. What if this happens? What if that happens? Now, according to the law of attraction, we attract things that we are thinking about or on the same vibrational frequency to us. I mean, there's much more to it than that, but, you know, basically we attract how we're thinking and feeling. So if we're saying, I don't want this to happen, I'm fearful of this happen, guess what? We're going to attract it. The universe only knows yes. Okay, so if you're saying about this thing that you don't want, the universe doesn't hear the don't bit, it just hears or feels what you are feeling or thinking about, and you're thinking about that fearful thing, and you will attract it into your life. So you're trying to resist it. You're trying to say, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go there. I don't want that to happen. You're trying to resist it, but it will persist, and it will come back, and it will come back, and it will come back to you. And the universe will keep piling it on all the time you're trying to resist that thing. Maybe instead of looking at other things, more positive things, for example. Have you ever put things off? Have you ever procrastinated? Have you ever put off challenging situations or not being courageous, not had those conversations that you've wanted to, or you kind of know that you need to have with certain people? Does the problem go? Sometimes it does. Sometimes there is a theory that can be okay. You know, we don't have to deal with every little problem, especially like at work, you know, when you're working with teams of people. Sometimes a lot of those emails you get with problems, they sort themselves out. But any real sort of problems in life, again, you resist them, and it's just going to compound. It's just going to build up. It's just going to build up. And then you've got a massive problem all the time. You're resisting that. It's, again, a universal law. It happens across the board with lots of different areas of your life. So it could be your relationship. You know, there's a bit of an issue in your relationship, but you're resisting having those awkward conversations. You're resisting having those courageous, vulnerable conversations with that person. And eventually it's broken down because you've resisted it. Whatever you resist persists. That is what this Inner Anthem Insights is about. And also, if you're not learning life lessons, so we have challenges within us. I mentioned this a couple of Inner Anthem Insights ago about the support versus challenge. Yes, we want support, but we have challenges as well. Now, if we don't learn our lessons from those challenges, from those failures, from, you know, any message that the universe is giving us, if we're not learning that lesson, again, the universe will keep persisting. It will keep giving us that lesson over and over and over and over again until we actually get it. This is why, you know, within our minds, we react in certain ways, and the universe will keep giving us a lesson, and we'll keep reacting in that same way, that same dysfunctional way, and it will just keep going on in a cycle over and over again until we start to say, okay, let's change the way we think. Let's change the way we're reacting. Let's change our beliefs, change those, you know, get over those limiting factors that we're putting on ourselves. And then all of a sudden, because we're no longer sort of resisting handling that thing, we haven't resisted handling that challenge. We're now handling it by working on our mindset. We can now overcome it, and it's no longer an issue. All the time we're resisting it, we're putting it off. We know we should be dealing with it in a different way. We should be working on our mindset, but we've been putting it off. We're resisting it. Guess what? It persists. It keeps coming back to haunt us. So what have you learned? There's lots of other examples. What I want you to do, one, write a comment below. What are your biggest insights from this? Has it got you to think? And two, I want you to think. I want you to now think how this rule is applying to your life, how it has applied to your life in the past, and maybe how it will be applying to your life in the future if you don't make some changes. This is where we start to soul search. This is where we start to work out what's going on in our mind. And it's not easy, but it's doable. Sometimes you need help and support. Listen, if I can help you and support you, let me know. So I'm coaching people, I'm helping people with their mindsets. I've got my personal development club that's guiding people through exercises to enhance their mindset. So if I can help you, let me know. We can jump on a call, we can have a chat, whatever. But in the meantime, write things down, learn about your mindset. There's no greater gift as far as I'm concerned than that, being able to learn about your mindset, because when you can control your mindset, you control your life. Okay, and you control how you respond to things. So hope that's helped you today. If you're watching it back on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button now so you can get more of this, you know, great advice. This can really, any one of these points can really transform your life, because they transformed certain aspects of my life, saved me a lot of money, saved me a lot of stress, a lot of heartache, and they can do the same for you as well. So I'd love to hear from you. My name's James Dan from Inner Anthem. You have a great day, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Bye for now.